family. Hello, family. It's your big bald-headed sister. Good afternoon. How's everybody doing? This is a late stream today. I'm starting late. I've been trying to stream all day long, but interruptions after interruptions. So I'm going to just fill you in on what's going on, why I keep getting these interruptions while I put on my jewelry, and then we're going to do some eyelashes because I just bought some new eyelashes. And then we're going to talk about wigs, and I'm going to show you a new wig. Well, a new old wig that I'm going to unbox. That I ordered it on eBay, and we're going to get all into that. But first, let me just do my jewelry because I always start that way, right? I already did start my makeup. Like I couldn't let 3 o'clock come, and I just still didn't have makeup on. So y'all, my nephew moved out. My nephew moved out, which means I have my recording room back, right? But I have had to dismantle that recording room so many times because, I live in New York. It's really hard to get on your feet when you live in New York because it literally costs $7,000 to move out. So it's really hard to come up with the money to move out and then to maintain that, to getting acclimated into living and spending as much money as rent is nowadays. It just takes long, and people come back. Your kids will come back. Okay, so my kid, I hope that he's going to not come back, not because I don't want my nephew in my house, but I hope he does well, right? So I don't want to actually go downstairs and dismantle his room again just to have to move back out. That is the guest room. So it's always available for guests, but in the interim, I use it as a recording space. Also, that room is a little dark, so I have to use a lot of artificial light. I have some artificial light on me right now, but not nearly as much as I would need downstairs, right? Right now, I'm just using a Ring camera that you can probably see in my eyeballs. So, yeah, I don't want to dismantle that room and go down there and start recording again. It's just a whole nother thing. But if I don't, then that means interruptions. Because right now I'm in my den, which is right next to my kitchen. And the kitchen is the central zone of the house. And my other kids are constantly in here eating. So that's why I've been unable to sit down and focus on this video and do this unboxing. So I've had this wig. How's it going? Polish by Yelena. Did I say that right? Polished by Yelena. Hi. And Cat's Eye says hi. You came out on my FYP. Nice. Exactly where I want to be. I'm so glad I finally made it for the FYPs. Yeah, so I ordered a wig on eBay, a used wig. I've been doing this a lot. You guys are probably judging me at this point that I've been buying so many used wigs online. Some of you probably think it's absolutely disgusting to buy a used wig. But the way I look at it, if you wear human hair wigs, it was used. It belonged to someone else's hair. But I've been buying mostly synthetic hair wigs, high-end synthetics. I did not open this box yet. I know it looks like I unboxed the package, but I didn't. My husband opened it by accident because he thought it was his. So I don't know what's inside here. I know what I ordered. I'm going to show y'all what I ordered really quick. This is it. This is what I ordered, and this is what I paid for it. So what I've been doing lately is I've been ordering these used wigs. And I'm going to be honest, the reason why I was really ordering them initially, aside from the fact that you can get some really good wigs online, and I have bought used wigs over the years many, many times and done well with it, but I've been looking for wigs for parts, right? Because I have this, wig, right? I have a lot of wigs. I got a lot of wigs, but okay, let me go back into the comments real quick. I have a lot of wigs, but I have this appreciation for good quality human hair now that I wear blonde hair, right? I wear blonde hair now because I'm old, all right? So that's the answer. Why do you wear blonde hair? Because as you get older, your hair should get lighter. And I didn't know how to get my hair the right shade until I tried blonde. And I was like, oh, I think this is the right shade for me. Anyway, so I started wearing the blonde hair, and sometimes you get good quality hair that's just on a cap that is poor quality. And that's what happened here. This is a Motown Tress wig. I love this wig, y'all. I love it. It's not styled right now, so you're not going to get a good feel for what it is just by me putting it on here, but I really love it. And I've worked on this wig a couple times. I added a piece in the front because I wanted a little bit more like baby hair space. So I added that piece in the front, but the hair has since started to shed. I'm going to answer your question in a second, Kyla Barker. And Life with Kylie says, you're so pretty. Thank you so much, Life with Callie. Carla says, hey, thanks guys. Yeah, so what I did was, you can see it right here. I added a piece here. I took apart an old wig. This is what I do. Like I take apart old wigs to make good wigs, like old wigs that I can't basically wear on its own. I take them and use them for parts. So that's what I was doing here. I sewed on this piece. The hair has since started to shed out, so it's no good anymore. So what I really want to do is what I did here to this wig, which is I basically transplanted a whole monofilament top from an old high-end synthetic wig that is made from heat-friendly materials, right? And I cut this out from an old wig and I replaced it onto this wig that has human hair. So it's basically synthetic hair plus synthetic hair and human hair back here, but it's a gorgeous wig. Again, I need to style it because I just finished washing a bunch of the wigs, but I love this wig so, so much. And I plan on doing the same thing with this. So I bought this wig, hoping just to have it for parts so I could use the monofilament part. It was cheap. It was only like $70, which by the way is cheap. I know it doesn't sound cheap, but it's cheap for what it is, right? So I don't expect this wig to be the best quality. I don't expect it to be the kind that I could wear out all the time. But that's what I've been doing lately. I've been buying wigs, hoping to find something I could use for parts. But the wigs I've been buying online from eBay used have been so good, I can't cut them. I have to just keep wearing them. So I have never gotten around to fixing that wig because I can't find a wig that is good enough for me to cut apart and use for parts. I think this wig might be it. If not, then I just got myself another fantastic wig and y'all gonna watch me unbox it. And you might be able to say, wow, I'm definitely gonna start buying some of these wigs online because it's a great way to improve your wig inventory, your wig library. Because you do need, I mean, if you're wearing wigs every day, in my opinion, you should have plenty to choose from. All right, so Serena says, you're so pretty. Thank you so much, Serena. Layla Vindat Life says, Kyla, S-A-S-T-F-U. I don't know why you said that. Oh, I get it. Layla got my back in the comments. But I don't be angry at Kyla because she wanted to know why I'm bald. That was the question that Kyla asked. And Layla had my back. She was like, stop asking questions. But I'm actually here to answer those questions. That's why I exist. I'm your big bald-headed sister, Action Jacqueline. And I'm here to let you guys know that sometimes people are bald and they're not sick. They just don't grow hair. That's me. That's me. So I have alopecia universalis, which is basically just hair loss. Alopecia is just hair loss. So when you see men who have like male pattern hair loss, it's just alopecia is just another medical term for it, right? Yeah, but I don't grow hair anywhere on my body anymore. I had hair once when I was a little girl. I lost it all when I was about 11 years old. And that's it. I've never been sick from it or anything like that. It might look like I'm sick. I'm not sick. People might think I have cancer. I don't have cancer. But I wear a wig every day. I wear a wig every day. Unfortunately, I'm not part of the bald community outside. I don't like people asking me that question on the street. I will answer it in a safe space like here on my channel though. So, Layla says, okay, yes. So when I'm out and about, I really hate it when people ask me, oh, do you have cancer? Like, who wants to be asked, do you have cancer? Do you know how weird it is? Also, because when people ask you if you are a survivor of cancer, they usually have a story to go along with it. And their story is so much more sad than yours that you're just standing there like, sorry, I don't have cancer. And I'm really sorry that your mom died from cancer or your dog had a tumor and you just put him down. Like, I'm really sorry, but I don't have cancer. And it gets so weird. I'm just like, just give me the freaking wig. Just give me the wig. I just hate being approached. And I'm approached so often while I'm talking about. And I would like to tell you guys in the chats that if you are one of those people who thinks it's your business on the street to go bother somebody, excuse me, I just wanted to know. Why are you bald? It ain't none of your business on the street. But you can ask. You can ask right here. But I'm sorry. I shouldn't assume that because I do speak to a lot of other bald women who are very happy to talk about their health conditions or whatever to strangers on the street. I'm just not one of them. Okay, so I got myself some new eyelashes. I've never tried these before. I got them on a TikTok shop. It's by this brand, Cofair. I'm a little nervous about trying them because if I remember from the TikTok video that I bought them on, there was like some intricacies about it that I don't remember. So in order for me to do this right, I feel like I might have to revisit that video, and I don't want to do that while I'm online with you guys. So let's first unbox this wig. All right, let's check it out. Let me show you the wig itself, the listing that I got, and you guys let me know if you would have made the same purchase. Okay. So it was $70.40. That wig, that I've had this wig before, but I had it in natural black color, like an off black, or it was at like a number 8 or something like that. I could be wrong, but I had this wig before. I didn't love the wig, but I do remember that the monofilament part was really good. I didn't love the wig, honestly, because I think it was too dark for me at the time, and I was transitioning to lighter hair. Also, something about the way it sat, but I have since learned about shorter wigs and how important it is to have a snug fitting cap when you wear a shorter wig. I didn't realize that my wigs were not fitting properly. Like, it didn't occur to me until just very recently when I cut this wig that I just showed you guys. So if I wear this wig, if this wig is good and I get the opportunity to wear it every day, then that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to shrink the cap, and I'll show you guys how to do that. So this is it. I just took the lid off the box, but I didn't look at the wig. Okay. This is the wig. I love the fact that they have the original box. I can tell it's been worn. So like I said, this wig retails for something like $228. I'll pull it up real quick just to show you what that looks like. But first, let me show you what the wig looks like. Let me go back and forth. You guys are going to get dizzy. I have some ADHD, y'all, so I go back and forth a lot. All right, so this is it. This is the wig. I can definitely tell that it has been worn, but something funny about heat-friendly wigs is they get worn out really, really quick. Heat-friendly synthetics in particular. So just because it looks like this doesn't mean she wore it a couple of times. I mean, a ton of times. I've owned heat-friendly wigs that look like this after the second wear. Good thing about it is some heat will take care of it. But anyway, like I said, I was using it for parts. Okay. It smells fine. It actually smells brand new. Like, you know, that factory box scent. I don't even think this is, y'all, this is not the Hope wig. She thought this was a Hope wig. This is not the Hope wig. That's what it said in the box, right? Bald head or not, good Lord, you're beautiful as heck. Thank you so much, KDXBX. I appreciate you. Layla says, I have to go, but I will subscribe. Thank you so much for your subscription. Guys, make sure that you subscribe. Make sure you follow, and make sure you let your friends know that you have a big bald-headed sister, and she's here to help you out, other bald girls out there, or you girls who just want to know something about wigs and stuff like that, and bald life altogether, if you're interested in this sort of thing. But okay, let's go back to the listing, because I really don't think this is the Layla wig. I know for sure it's not. The Layla wig is a bob wig. I think it's about this long. I think I just lied to y'all. Hold on a second. Let's go back. All right. I have to see original listing. Let me open this up so y'all can see it a little bit better. She said it was. Oh! See, I bought so many wigs, I'm confused now. It does not say it was a Hope wig. I'm sorry. I've got ahead of myself. She didn't know the name of this wig. Okay. Jon Renau, my favorite brand. She's showing a bunch of tags. Okay. So I bought it because it looked new-ish. Y'all know like an older wig is going to look a little bit more tattered on the inside. Well, this is a different brand altogether, so it looks different. But a wig that's older does look tattered on the inside. Oh, here's an older wig for you, so you can see what an old wig looks like. Oh my God, it looks a mess. Trust me, it's not this bad. Pulled it out from a pile of wigs. Okay, hang on. So this is an older Jon Renau piece. I love Jon Renau, in case you haven't realized. I don't work for Jon Renau. I would love it if they sponsored me, but they haven't yet. Anyway, this is an older wig. You can see on the inside, this part here, this felt material over here starts to get a little fuzzy. So that's how you can identify an older wig when you look at these photos, right? So here you can see it's a lot more intact if you compare it, but not a whole lot more. So I could tell it was used, right? Let me go ahead and put it on since it passed the smell check. That's all a wig has to do for me. I don't mind putting it on. Okay, passed the smell test. So let's try it. If not, then I think I can actually cut this and finally fix my favorite wig that I've been dying to wear for so long. But I hate a wig that is got scanty lace. Like, I like a lot of lace parting. You see how much lace that is? Oh my God, and the lace is fantastic. It's called monofilament parting, in case you guys are unfamiliar. It's called monofilament parting. And the first time I tried a monofilament wig was when I was about 19 years old. And I remember just being so blown away by it. This is very yellow. This is a yellow wig. Usually I go for something with a root. I'm not sure why I bought this because I typically just wouldn't buy something this yellow. I really did just want that but it's not that bad. What y'all think? Does it look insane? Does it? I like the length. Hang on, it's not tight enough. Then I'm going to take it for a wash and I'm going to hook my wig up. It's going to be so good. I'm really excited. Is it at least the same color as this wig? It is. So I will be able to blend this for the most part. I think it's missing the root. What do y'all think? What do y'all think? All right, but it is a good wig. If I could give you guys some advice, I don't love heat-friendly synthetic wigs. Not the high-end ones anyway. The budget ones are fine because they're so inexpensive. I mean, I wouldn't spend more than about $45 to $50 on a budget wig like by Outre or Motown Tress or Sensational. I wouldn't pay more than $50 for that. I have, and each time I've regretted it. So let your big bald head sister let you know that they're not worth $70 because you're not going to get that much wear out of it. High-end synthetics, I really don't like buying heat-friendly ones because they don't last as long as the non-heat-friendly ones, like this one. This one is non-heat friendly. It has a different texture. Everything about it is a little bit different. This one is an older wig, so forgive it if it doesn't look that fantastic, but I still wear it because I like it. I just don't wear it that often now because I've been doing a lot of shorter wigs since I figured that out. Like, I've always loved short wigs, but I stopped loving them when I couldn't get the back to lay flat. And now that I know it's just a cap issue, it's on and popping. I'm going to be buying hella lot of short wigs. But for now, I'm going to wear the ones I have. So this is a high-end synthetic made out of non-heat safe materials. I did curl it with heat. I'm sorry, my nose is running because allergies. I did curl it with heat. I'll show you guys how to do that later if you guys haven't seen me do it in the past. Probably won't do it in this video because that's not what we're going for. But yeah. This is a non-heat safe wig. It lasts long. It doesn't get that crunchy at the end like this one does. But I'm pretty sure I will be using this wig 4 parts. So I'm really excited to cut this piece out. I'm going to cut it from here. And I'm going to do the same thing here. I'm going to use this as a little guide, pin it to the inside of it, and then cut that out and I'll replace it all together. So I'll have that nice big monofilament top right here. And the beauty of it is, since it's heat safe, I could treat it the same way I treat this wig, which is humid, right? So that's what that is. And you guys get to see me unbox it. Let me know in the comments if you would buy this, you would spend $70 on something like this. I will, because I know how much they're worth. And honestly, I do believe that if I just washed this wig and passed some heat over it, if I wanted to wear it, I could. I just don't think I want to. Would you guys? Let me know in the comments. Okay. I'm going to watch a video about these cold foil lashes before I start installing them, but I definitely did put on some lashes because it's 3 o'clock in the evening and I still haven't made myself up. So I still got to do that. You guys want to do that together? If you want to see me do it right here live, I'll just do it with you guys. If not, we can do it later. Okay. Oh, and also we have the TikTok audience who I'm ignoring because it's a different window and it's hard to access. I'm sorry for that. I'm not even logged in. Are you kidding? Nonsense. So I apologize. If you guys are in TikTok, I see that people are subbing, and which probably means you're speaking, and I'm ignoring you. So I apologize. I don't have my login credentials. I don't know how to get in. It's a mess. I'm a mess today. I'm a mess. But okay. All right. I'm gonna take a look. You guys let me know in the comments if you want to do these lashes together. Otherwise, I will come back on another live stream and we'll do it then after I have reviewed that video. Other than that, if you guys have any questions, I'm happy to answer. If you need any tips, advice about bald stuff, wig stuff, how to deal with people on the street, how to deal with wearing wigs every day, do that. And definitely check out my page because I have been working really, really hard on the Fancy Bald World project, which is basically just where I tell stories about people who have alopecia, and the stories have been really, really juicy. If I may say so myself, I fall in love with my characters. I fall in love with them and I can't get enough of them. So that's what I've been up to. Swag says, hello, I'm also bold and proud. Oh, wow. And welcome. And thank you for joining my bold space and bringing your bold self into my bold space. I love you for that. Thank you, Swagger Daddy. Swagger Daddy. Swagger Daddy, if you're a bald guy, you're going to love my most recent live stream. My most recent Fancy Bald World story, because it was about a gentleman who has alopecia and how he finessed his way through that shit. Okay, so I think you're going to enjoy that. Definitely check that one out. Mickey Mike says, y'all remember, I'm going to get you, sucker. The movie. I remember when that movie came out, I'm going to get you, sucker. And I know the reference you're making. I know you're trying to play me, but I don't play that easy. I don't get embarrassed that quickly. But thank you. Yeah, there was a woman who, I think it was a joke. The whole movie is a joke. But there was a woman who someone was dating. I think one of the Wayans brothers was dating a woman, and she was so gorgeous. And then she pulled off her wig and she had this one little ponytail on the top of her head, like a cowlick, like alfalfa. Then she popped off her leg and she hopped towards him to jump into the bed. Funny. Very, very funny, Mickey Mike. Thank you. And he says, she's beautiful though. And then Mia Flores says she has cancer. I'm very sorry about your diagnosis, and I hope that you were able to get that all cleared up and be all fixed up. And if you need help along the way, your big bald head sister is here with the wig. The wig advice, the bald girl advice, deal with people, all that other stuff. Because wig wearing is not as easy as people think it is. I've heard people say many, many times, I'm sick of my hair, I'm just start wearing wigs. Let me tell you, you got to do your own wigs like it's your own natural hair. If you don't, you're going to spend a lot of money on wigs, like way more money than you should. And that's another thing. If you're going to be wearing wigs, Mia, you should definitely establish yourself a budget as soon as you can. You can't do it until you figure out where you're comfortable at as far as the quality of wigs you're buying. But once you do, establish a budget, because I have spent so much money on wigs, like stupid money. There was one year, I talk about this all the time. There was one year I spent about $12,000 on wigs. I bought 2 wigs for $6,000 and I wasn't happy with them and I just kept wigs. I don't know what was going on. It took me 3 years to pay it off. It was the dumbest thing I've ever done. But right after that, I established myself a budget for wigs, and now I don't spend more then $240 per month on wigs. And oftentimes, especially lately, I've been way under that number because I've been doing a lot of used wigs shopping online. It's a great way to get your hands on some beautiful wigs. Check out Jon Renau. I don't work for them, and I shouldn't be plugging them, but that's a great place to start, because if you start with the budget-friendly ones, you're going to be so annoyed with the fact that you have to replace them so often. And replacing a wig literally means restyling a wig every time you buy it because you have to customize it a little bit. You have to thin some things out. You have to cut it. You do all this work, you wear it for 4 days, and it's like, damn, it's time to replace this already. Yeah, it's like that. I usually don't get more than 7 to 10 days out of a budget-friendly synthetic wig. Why so? What is it, Alex? Is why so good looking today? Oh, that's a good one. Thank you, Alex. Thank you. Thank you so much, Mia. I appreciate you. Mia says that I'm beautiful. Thank you. Thank you. You guys like fill my head up with so much bloat that now I don't even remember what I was supposed to be talking about. But I'm going to come back later. I'm going to do Bald Girl News, which I haven't done in a long while because I've been so hyper-focused on the fancy bald world, which I definitely recommend you check out if you are a bald girl or a bald boy. You want to see other bald people thriving in life. Check out that Fancy Bald World series, because it talks about people who are not just living with alopecia, but they are blowing everyone else away with their alopecia. So yeah, thank you so much for joining today. I love you guys. Make sure that you're subscribed. Make sure that you tell your friends. Make sure that you check my full body work, because there's so many things I'm doing. Like I said, we do Bald World News topics that are in the current events straight from